Well, I think we should be able to start playing now. Since you got it on October 31st, that's all you've been playing, and it's been the remakes of 1 and 2. Well, I guess that makes sense how you're almost done the first one. Because the first one's not really, like, it wasn't an overly long game to begin with, right? If I remember correctly. It's been so long. It's been forever since I played it. They made it so much longer? Really? What did they add to it that... Unless it's spoilers. Did they, like, I'm assuming they were fleshing out the story line, most likely, is what was going on. Or at least, or my guess as to what they were doing. It's finally time to face Mordegon. Ride Sestica to the Fortress of Fear and take him down. That sounds like something we're not going to do right now. Essentially the same plot beats, but recontextualized. A lot of events, added cutscenes, bosses, and dungeons. Oh, they added dungeons as well. Okay. I would have not expected that. I came all this way from Heliodor to sample the waters here and enjoy their supposed wrinkle-reducing properties. But I must confess, the experience left me rather cold, literally. If I want to look 20 years younger, I'm going to need veritable clouds of piping hot steam, not this dreadful, lukewarm excuse for a sauna. I spoke to the fellow who runs the place, and he said something about having to use a substance called fiery brimstone to heat the water in the past. But it had become rather difficult to find of late. I say, you look like a nice, kind young man. There's something about the sheen of your hair that I instinctively trust. Really, the sheen of our hair? I wonder if you might do me an enormous favor and seek out some of this fiery brimstone. Sure, we can do that. Again, the hair. I know, it's so weird. Oh, I knew you were a fine young man who would never refuse a request from a damsel in distress. Apparently this brimstone substance can only be obtained by defeating a monster known as Lava Lampling. According to the owner of this tepid bathhouse, they can be found on Mount Huji. You couldn't be more precise than that, so I suppose you'll just have to have a jolly good look around. Now there's no time for dawdling. Find these fiery brimstones so that we can heat the water here properly and build that head of steam I need to make my wrinkles vanish. Okay, so let's see, what did you type here? Yeah, you thought that 1 would be the appetizer and 2 the main course, but no, it's completely transformed. For the better or for the worse? I'm assuming it sounds like you have enjoyed it quite a bit, so I'm assuming that for the better. You also got the list of passwords on hand. Okay, perfect. So, should we maybe hunt down the passwords before we head over to Tickington? Would that be a good idea? I wonder if I can zoom to... Where am I? Mount Panglai, that's not where I want to be. Nor Angri-La. What was the name of the mountain? I would assume that it would be here. Okay, if this is Hoto. Oh, it looks like we can't actually zoom to where I want to zoom to. You would. You know, 1 is a nice test to see if we're ready for the final boss. Okay. That is good. Then we will do that. How do I assume quest catalogs, right? Oh no, this won't tell it. It's actually in miscellaneous info passwords. Okay, so we've got all those. We're missing Insula Allegarum. Where is that? What is that? Also, aren't these the... That is not what I... Oh my gosh. I despise the bow gun. I despise it with passion. These were the guys that we needed to take out for the... Whatchamacallit? For the lava lumps, no? Or do we have to actually go to the area? Your internet has been giving you trouble. It should be good, but you might miss a word or two. Okay, that's fair. Boogas, yeah, you would. Boogas? What do you mean by boogas? Let's attack. Hopefully Eric goes. Yes. Okay, there we go.
Who else wants some?
We also got to figure out where the... Okay, so that's not... Whoops. The enemies I despise. Oh, yeah. His name was Booga. Okay, yeah. That's correct. You are correct. Okay, so... We go back up... I need to... Quest catalog. None of this. Dish served cold is not... Justice is brined. Where did we see... Something... Cold Crush, no. I'm not quite... I'm not a big fan of how this is set up. Okay, so People's Friend... Those are completed. Light It Up, is that the one? Camp Sauvage, no, that's not it. We were just doing it too. Those are completed, underway. Madam, nope, that's Some Like It Hoto. That's the one. Do we really care about the Gooberkint? Need enough lava lamplings on Mount Fuji. Right, and this should be Mount Fuji. Yes, okay, Mount Fuji. So I'm assuming we gotta go up into... inside of it. So we'll grab this. Lava lump. Through here. And then it was something brimstone, right? And then the other thing. Okay, the enemies, which... Is there no more enemies here? No, they're just over there. Okay, yes, I do see them here. It's these guys. This one here. Ah, okay. Pick up this. And then let's see here. Sure, Evangelizard, I think we want to get rid of him more than anything. Oh, we got pepped up. Get him. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, nice, perfect. Good, good, good. That won't matter. We'll take you out pretty quickly. Nice, okay, good, 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 good. Did we get what we need, though? Okay, there's one. How many did we need? We needed 5? Or we just needed the one. Is that really it? Some Like It Hoto, right? Hoto? Some Like It Hoto? Oh, we just literally need the one. Okay, so then let's just zoom right there. Here we go, here we go. And then we can go find the other passwords. Hopefully we'll be able to find them. I don't know if do we have all of the Zoom locations back now? Probably. You missed a minute. Okay. Well, it froze. Is it still frozen? Although granted, you wouldn't hear me asking if it was. No, it's good. Okay. I'm just handing this in and then we're gonna go track down the other passwords. So And definitely it's on your end. Yeah, my bitrate looks like it's holding steady, so we should be okay on my end. Of course, I didn't just do this for myself. No, I want everyone to be able to partake in the gift I am so generously bestowing upon the unfortunate little establishment. I mean, I'm the one who did it, but whatever. No doubt they will one day build a statue here in my honor. That's the very least they owe me. Now, speaking of my selflessness and boundless generosity, here's a small reward of the minor role you played in my latest philanthropic enterprise. Awesome. Thanks there, lady. Thanks, no thanks. The outer sea northwest. So if we zoom, what insula? I assume we can't actually zoom there. So maybe we just go to Sniffelheim? Sniffelheim, where are you? Sniffelheim City? I think we also needed, don't we have like a quest at the Viking area too, with regards to Sniffelheim? Okay, so, let's pull up the map, and then map of nearby areas? No, that can't be it. Nearby quests? Ah, I didn't realize we could pull up nearby quests with that. It's the island on the to the very north of the Vikings. Okay, so if we pull up zoom. Do you mean, whoops, speed up? The very north of the Vikings. You don't mean that island that I'm currently pointed at. Is that what you're... Also, we don't have the ultimate key yet either. We never got that. Oh, geez, a tentacular. I was not expecting that. Abilities. I guess we need to swap out our equipment here. I guess let's get some poison going. Ooh, so upsetting. Let's spoonful on Eric, since we got the poison up, right? Oh, yeah, he is poisoned. We're going to Unbridled Blade. It was the very north for the Vikings. I'm trying to... Okay, abilities will scrap metal. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Are the... Oh, no. They're... Victimizer. They're protecting him, aren't they? Or maybe not. Okay, okay, that's fine. Now he's definitely being protected. Okay, so... Let's just... What are the pep powers we have here? The real decoy, temper tantrum. Just attack, maybe? Yeah, that's what I thought. And we'll attack again. Oh my gosh. Sylvando, why are you taking so much damage? Can we get rid of those abilities? Let's Cobra Strike.
You want some?
Yeah, I should have just regularly attacked. Let's do a hustle dance, why not? And then... Is this gonna be enough? No, apparently not even close to enough. What about with you? Jeez, the run-up to get them is just ridiculous. Okay, I think maybe we just cutting edge. Hope that will take them up. Yes, perfect.
Score one for the good guys.
Right, there we go. So, this island here. Yes, disembark here. And see. Is this Insula, where are we? Miscellaneous info, right? Passwords? Algarum. Whoops. Okay, this isn't it. That's for another quest. Is there maybe a password here, though? I guess. Let's see. Info, passwords. Okay, so that's that one gone to... Okay, so it doesn't look like there's a password here. And... someone in the cabin to talk to. Okay. It doesn't look like there's any quests in the cabin. That's the word I'm looking for. Why was that so difficult to say? Oh, there's also a chest here. How did we miss the chest? Because we got the door. Okay, so sleep. Let's grab the chest first. Don't mind us taking your statue. Oh, it's solicitor's status. Takes a closer look. I hereby bequeath my prized edicts upon you, my most honorable apprentice. May they aid you in delivering justice again according to the Nautica. Oh, okay, I know. This, we need to head back to Nautica and back to that mermaid. When me pirate crew gave me the old Eve, and dumped me here, I had so much ate my art. It was the solicitor who made me see the light. He used to spend all day staring out to sea, thinking of Ohm. I shouldn't wonder. Okay, so let's zoom to Nautica, I guess, and hand that in. That's the quest item. Okay, yeah. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, so if I remember correctly, hopefully we don't need to be a fish. We probably do. But I'd like to not have to be a fish. Can we... We can't jump down that way. Okay, I'm assuming that means we also can't jump off the bridge at all. No? What about over here? Can we... Oh no. Okay. We gotta be a fish. You're glad that this one at least had something? You're not good at remembering the islands? That's okay. I didn't even think about the islands being named that, so, you know, you're ahead of me on that. We'll become a fish. Yes, thank you. Awesome. Up we go. We'll need to go back down and descend real quick like. Oh my goodness. I kind of wish that when you zoomed to Nautica, it just turned you into a fish instead of having to go see the queen each time. Either that or like zoom us right at the queen. All right. Welcome back, my friend. Did your trip to the shore succeed? Did you meet my mentor by bringing back those notes I need? Rune hands over the solicitor's status. You didn't find my mentor on the island to the west, only this case book stashed inside his bedside treasure chest. This is exactly what I need, my mentor's legal knowledge. It's sure to help me more than all the stuff I learned in college. Let's see. When one defends a charge of criminal fin biting, there is an argument all able lawyers should be citing. For say that sharks, the enemies of all fish kind, abhor feasting on fish with nibbled fins. Res ispus locator. A fish with nibbled fins is less likely to be predated. But how does that fact help my client be exonerated? Wait, I think I understand. By chewing on the fish, he spared it from becoming a much bigger creature's dish. The actions of the merman should not cause him to be sued. In fact, the plaintiff owes him a deep debt of gratitude. I am sure this line of reasoning will spare my client's prison When faced with such sound sense, the judge can make but one decision. Thank you very much, Luminary. Here, this is for you. With all you've done for me, this is the least I can do. Okay, so we got a sovereign seal. There's a college in Nautica. I'm not sure where it is. This place is so small. Where did they hide the college? I think the funny thing is basically they're like, he shouldn't go to jail. He actually, by biting his fin off, he actually helped because now sharks aren't going to want to eat him, which is all in all kind of ridiculous. Okay, so let's zoom. I guess let's zoom to a sea. Where are there some... Okay, we haven't been to... Actually, let's go to Gondolia Sea. And maybe it's that... whatchamacalls? Oh, we... Yeah, maybe it's that island there. The one right in that center there. Okay, so... Let's speed up and hopefully this is it. Yes, let's disembark here. You could see it IRL when you sue someone for damage, you have to prove damages. No damages. Case dismissed. That's true, but I mean, like, that is... I mean, it'd be pretty obvious if his fin was missing or chomped out of. That would be considered damages, would it not? This is not the island. Okay, so if this isn't the island, right? I want to double check. The island's name started with an O, right? Last words. Oh no, Algarum, right? Australis? Misk. Why can I not remember, like, words that I was just looking at? Algarum. There's also one... Okay. There's one in Gondolia and one in Port of Valur. Gondolia, I assume we need the key for. Can we flash the world map again? Sure. Let's see. How do I guess zoom, right? Yeah, Gondolia, we need the key. Do we get the key in the final dungeon, or where do we get that key? Okay, so what other... which other islands have we stopped off at? I actually don't even know. I'm not sure. Okay, so we could go to the Gondolia Sea, maybe the Swords Rest Sea? No, that's Nautica there. There's a small island off the coast of Sniffelheim. Do I see it? Not the big one where we've been. Oh, I know which one. Okay. So we'll head back to Sniffelheim. Right. I think I see. It's the one to the east, I guess? Closer to the land. Is that the one that you're talking about? Okay, turn around. We'll grab this. Yes, we will board. Yeah, close to the land. Okay. Did we stop off at that one? I feel like we didn't, but you're the boss. Okay, good. I was like, is it another tentacular? Luckily, it is not. Okay, pep powers. I think let's do itemized kill since ruins is... Actually, no. What we should do is... Let's... Equipment. Swap over to these guys. Attack. And then when it's Rune's turn, we'll do itemized kill. Okay, good. Oh, now you're pepped up. Or maybe we swap... Oh, no, too late. Too late. Let's itemized kill on you.
You're up, partner.
We did it in Act 1. You're not the boss? Okay, I mean, if you don't want to be the boss, that's fine. You don't need to be the boss.
Our triumph was never
More
in
just
doubt.
a turn of phrase than anything that I was throwing around. Okay, so is this it? It is. You are correct. This is the one. So now we just need to hope that it's not on one of the islands that we can't actually get to. Alright, so there's nothing here. Where could you be? See, this is my fear, is that it's gonna be across there. Maybe we can we ride one of the enemies? Maybe that, because there's new enemies, we might be able to ride one? You know, you're being kind of directive. Well, if you're... no, if it's... If your hunch is correct, it would be accessible. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. I feel like the chimeras are more of an issue than the bats, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The high damage there. Okay, let's... A magical melody that sends a scorching hurricane hurtling at a group of enemies. But it'll only affect... Huh, well, we can give it a try and see. Okay, we got those out, that's good, at least. And then hopefully Helichopter will take out these guys. You wrote on the small island accessible with a mount. Oh, so my hunch is correct. Okay. You hope you didn't put it in the wrong act. Well, we're in the last act, are we not? So... Or no, I guess we're still in Act 2. Is Act 1... 3 is after the fact, right? Is the post-game? Jade... level up. Okay, so... I'm not seeing anyone here that we can ride. Post-game counts as an act, yes. It's that big. So, I guess some of the... Ah, I think I see a glowy thing. It's a dragon, okay. We are good, we are good. I'm gonna just divert myself over here, though. And we're gonna grab this before we take on the flying dragon. Hello, dragon. Okay, so attack. Let's take on you. Nice, nice. I'm going to Helichopter you too. So you got it in the right act. You were correct. No, Sylvando, why? Of course, that takes it out.
We have carried the day.
Poor Sylvando doesn't get any experience. So let's magic. Rab can zing on Sylvando. And then I guess more heal. There we go. Perfect. Some more freezing? Oh no. Is it? I wonder what is the cause of it. Hopefully... hopefully it's an easy fix on your end. I feel so bad. That sucks when the internet doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, we got an ethereal stone. Okay, flappity flip. Up here. Drop down, we'll grab... Ooh, a mini medal. Nice, nice. I think that it gives us an item. We got an item there. Connection sharing through your phone, it is. Oh no. Okay, so we can't go that far out. How much does that cost to do to connection share from your phone though? Isn't that gonna be a little expensive on your phone bill? I know it would be on mine, but... Anything here? There is another... I knew it. Another chest here. Okay. I'm not sure what we got there. Some sort of... whatchamacallit. Crafting item is kind of what it looked like to me. Your Wi-Fi card is being difficult. Usually it's no big deal. Are you gonna have to get it? Is it like just degraded? Are you gonna have to get a new one? Is that what's going on, or? Oh, your phone is using Wi-Fi. Okay, perfect, perfect. So you're just, I see, you're just streaming the Wi-Fi from your phone. Okay. We actually haven't found the toggle here. I was about to leave, and then I remembered the whole reason why we're here is to find the toggle. So where is it? Is it higher up, maybe? Is he up top here somewhere? Where, oh where? I guess, yes, there is this higher area that we haven't actually gone to. Oh, it's taking forever to get up here, though. Ooh, come on. Gotta go over the tree. We can't go through it. Okay, so this looks like you are a toggle. Ooh, it's one of the dark toggles. That's different. I think before we talk to him, I just kind of want to check the area around here before... Okay, it doesn't look like there's any other items. You might have to replace it, yeah, sometimes. Usually it's not an issue, though. It would just have to happen on a Monday, of course. Actually, speaking of that, we'll have to talk. I've got a question for you. I'll ask you a little bit later on, but there's going to be a question about stream dates for you and what could work. Because I'm planning to increase the amount of days I'm streaming here. Oh, tut tick. I finally found a password, but now I'm completely lost. Where am I? And who are... Hold on a minute, you're the luminary. My luck has turned at last. Here, listen to the password I got my hands on. The toggle tells Ruin of the password it found. He can now visit the Ruby Path of Doom via the Altar of the Starry Skies. Talkity Tick, you can use the password I gave you to visit another world from the Echo Chambers in Tickington. There are more toggles out there, whiling away the hours, searching for... Oh, that's the same thing they all say, okay. We don't really need to deal with that. So, we've got that. Let's now... Right, okay. What else? Gallopolis we can't do because we need the key. So, where else? Port of Valor. We could check Port of Valor. Hopefully there wasn't... Not Gallopolis, Gondolia. That's the one I was thinking of. Let's check Port of Valor first. Oh my goodness. There we go. Where, oh where? There you are, right there. It looks metal to you? Oh, the toggle? Is that what looks metal? A metal toggle? I just meant it looked kind of like the one that was doing whatever to the lantern of... What was it? Erdrick's lantern? Okay, so... Where can we go? There is a key, so maybe... There's a password in one of the whale way stations in Zordsrust? The whale way stations in Zordsrust. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know which one you're talking about. Okay. I'm also assuming that the toggle is in this locked area, unfortunately. Which is not great. I was hoping it'd be somewhere we could actually access. I don't see the... Oh, he's right there. And you're right, it does look metal. I wonder why they look metal this time. Okay, so let's... I guess we're zooming to Zordsrust. Zordsrust C? No, we want... It wasn't called Zordsrust. What was it? Warrior's Rest Inn? That's what it's called. Okay, so... Where is the whale state? I guess I could actually just... Whale? Call the whale. can't I? That would probably be the better way to do this, no? For the Whaleway Station, we have to use Sestica. Okay. I like how it just flies you up into the sky. That's kind of amazing. All right, so I'm assuming it's this right here. No, that's Luminary's Landing. That can't be it. Okay, so maybe Zord's Rest is way over there, so we've actually got to go a fair amount away, because it took us to, I didn't think it would take us straight to the landing. It's got to be here, right? Okay, sorry, what do you have here? Well, on the 3DS, you had a whole Street Pass gimmick where you could personalize toggles and send them away. So the different colors is a reference to that. The 3DS? What game was on the 3DS that also had toggles? The Whaleway Stations have fun items. They're marked on the map. Okay. Oh, it's these. Okay. I see. Okay. I thought they were just ways to get to the main maps again. Dragon Quest XI was also on the 3DS. The 2D version is from there, but there was also a chibi 3D style. Interesting. That's the second game that was like a. I guess this wasn't originally for the Switch. But that's funny that like it's a second game that had like a large game that moved to the 3DS. Because Xenoblade Chronicles also did that as well. It never left Japan. Oh, okay. Alright, Toggle. Time waits for no man, but we have a plan. It may require a caravan. What song? That was from something, wasn't it? Was that in 3? Do I remember that from 3? It was so late in the console's life cycle. Yeah, I think the Xenoblade Chronicles 3DS version was pretty late in that too. Tickety tick tock. Why, if it isn't the Luminary, I was just indulging in a spot of singing. Helps lift the spirits, don't you know? Allow me to pass on the password I found. Awesome. So that's 2 more. Oh, I accidentally button mashed through who we got to, or where this was for. I'm sorry. Okay, let's continue going around, seeing if maybe there's any other items around here. I guess we should also then fly Sestica to all the other locations and see what's there. Maybe there's more toggles. Quester's Rest, DQ9 is your baby? Okay. Is that one we should check out first then? The Dragon Quest IX one? Hey, it's one of these little tree things. Huh. A mysterious energy emanates from the seed. It feels similar to the energy given off by Yggdrasil's root, but nothing happens when you touch it. Can we not use... I thought that maybe the thingy would have... Not that we can actually use it, right? Important items. Do we still have it? Precious pendant. Forge. The guiding light use? We place the guiding light on the palm of his hands and examines it closely. Inside the old receptacle, the flame burns brightly and steadily, like those of a tiny sun. Okay, do we need to maybe be up next to it? Now what if we use it? Use? No, same thing. You don't know. You prefer 9, but 1 and 2 would tie in nicely with your experience of 3 before it becomes too far away. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That would make sense, yes. Okay, so... I guess let's loot out of here. I'm not sure how we activate the tree, but eventually maybe we'll get something that will. Maybe it's part of the prologue, or epilogue, I guess. Act 3. If you want to call it that. Okay, so what other areas haven't we been to? We haven't been to the one over here. So let's check this out. We will land here. The tree sprouts are for later, okay. Should we be going to all the lost landings then? Or all the landings? I guess not all of them are lost. Or should we be saving this for later on in our journey? Okay, let's check out the map. Tower of Lost Time. We should. There are items, but we won't understand everything yet. We can't sequence. Yeah, that's fair. It's not like I'm speed running 100% glitched runs or something. Dream cloth, huh? That is something. There is a lot of toggles here. Oh my gosh, so many toggles. And are they just like climbing the building? This is actually kind of creepy, to be honest. I don't like this at all. This is how horror films start. What's going on? Anything behind the tower? Ah, there is a chest hidden in the back. Godly gear. Sacrosanct staves and Venus's tears? Good instincts? I don't know, I just saw an area. I was like, well, why have this on one side and not the other side? There's got to be something there. Now, whether or not we can actually craft them at this point, I doubt, but I guess that's one way of stopping us from getting too overpowered gear. It's just reducing our ability to actually craft it. Grab some of these colorful cocoons. I'm wondering if we also need a bunch of these things too to craft those as well. And I assume that this is the only area that we can get those craftable items. I doubt we're gonna... The door's tightly shut. It doesn't appear to have a keyhole, but there is a curiously shaped indentation in its center. Hey, it's a gear. That makes sense. Okay, so we'll have to remember that there is some form of gear lock here. Okay, so let's... what did I want to do? We want to Calamitous Flute again. I don't remember if we landed at the one by Sniffelheim. Let's check it out. I think that's the last one in the north. So that is behind us over here somewhere, right? No, up here. Further, further, further. We don't think we did any before today, to be honest. We went to the island, but that's it. I thought we stopped off at one, and I don't remember which one it was. I know we did stop off at one before we hit the island. I just cannot remember. I want to say the one by Gallopolis is the one that we stopped off at, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so we'll grab this. I should also check the... I guess there's not really a reason to come to this one. We don't have the key yet for this one. Yeah, you know what I'm talking... You do kind of remember that we did stop at one. I just, like I said, I can't... I want to say it was the one in by Gallopolis. Okay, so that's that. We can't do anything there. Oh, come on. You could totally squeeze through that, Rune. You're tiny. That's unacceptable. We could totally get that. I like how the ice actually is impeding your ability to run. That's interesting. An album of imperial attire. Emperor's attire, Empress's robes. Okay, so let's flute again. Yes. And then start making our way south. Yeah, I didn't expect there to be... When I saw the lock, I thought that that was probably going to be the only thing. I didn't expect there to be another one. Okay, so let's go to this one over here and see. I want to say, was this the one that we stopped off at? Probably not. Probably not. Camp Sauvage. No, we definitely were not here. Okay. And again, another one that we need a key for. Hopefully, like the other place, there's something we can grab here. So it won't be so much of a Lucida shard. That's new. I don't think we've had one of those before. Ugh, these guys. These guys. They look tougher than normal. With their lighting up baubles on their shoulders. I guess shoulders is what we should call them. Okay, so we can run through the little stream, I guess. It's not really a river. Gold nugget. Okay, he lost interest in us, thankfully. Their eyes are red. Ah, okay. That's what it is. I guess they're also affected by the evilness. The evilness. Okay, that's that chest there, and it looks like that's the only thing here. Unfortunately, it was just items to grab. Okay, well, next area. It's scarier this way even. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, it's their... Oh, those stalks were their eyes. Oh, that is... You're right, that is scarier. Their stalks coming out of their shoulders, their eye stalks. Oh, yeah, that is creepy. Very creepy. Not happy about that. Okay, so... Let's... I guess we'll go straight this way. Should be the next... This one here? Okay, so here we are. See where we pop out. Okay, another... But there's a building there. Although, I don't see a door, so maybe it's not a building we can enter. Go around through here. We'll grab this. Oh, another colorful cocoon. Did not expect to find these in other areas. I thought it would just have been by the Tower of Time. Is that what it was called? Okay, let's check out... Whoa, geez. So many hands. All the hands. Let's check out this area first. And yes, it isn't a place we can go into. But there is... Meteor Rang? Is that...
Fabulous!
Whoops. Sorry, Sylvando. I didn't actually want to speak with you. I wanted to hit all the wrong buttons, apparently. Equip. Eric. Where are we? Ah, yes. Will deal lightning damage when attacking. Interesting. I like it. That is quite the change. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, and then I have a feeling the Winter Wing has more. We lose some MP and Charm, but we do gain 3 attack. Is that really worth it? Let's keep the magic circle. I don't think that 3 attack is gonna make or break us. Where the charm and MP is kind of nice to have. I guess we are Whoa! That is a lot of hands there, my boy. Okay, luckily we get 2 turns, so that's kind of nice. I am correct with the damage. That's good to know. Let's see. Sylvando, sure, take on these hands. We missed one of them. That's unacceptable. We're gonna helicopter you guys. Nice. Almost took them all out. Pretty good. Pretty good. The armful. Oh man, Hendrik, no. Let's just attack. He should probably go down here pretty easily, and then we can heal Hendrik with one of our other members.
Fabulous, darling.
Nice, a level up. Nope, not yet. We will though. There we go. Nice and healed. Let's grab whatever this is. Hopefully, ethereal stone. And oh geez, okay. So many hands everywhere. Anything around here? No, it doesn't look like anything aside from the chest that we cannot get to. So, we'll continue on. Calamitous flute, take us away. Alright. So we got an upgrade for Eric. I guess that was kind of worth it and really nice. Let's see here. So we've got... I guess there's the area directly over here. We like straight down. We might as well grab that and see what it is. Okay, another one of these cut off areas. No. No, why does it keep doing that? Okay, I'm not hitting any buttons. I was just trying to walk. What on earth was going on there? Wormwood. That is... I think we've gotten wormwood before. I don't think that's anything new. I don't think. Around here. Anything up top here? Yes, there's some items we can scythe down. More of these colorful cocoons. Okay. The silk blossom. It is a nice view. I agree with you. It is quite gorgeous. The little, like, what is it, archipelago there? Okay, so another one of these trees. I am not gonna remember where these little tree saplings are. But yeah, that is pretty gorgeous. All these peaks in the mist like a Japanese painting. I didn't think about that, but yeah, you are correct. If only this was a cherry blossom tree, I think you'd be spot on. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave this gorgeous view and continue on. We'll be back though. Once we have the ability to interact with those saplings, we will be back. I have my theory about what those are. I'm assuming that they are going to be other, whatchamacallit. There were photo contests on Twitter for a time. Photo, like, where you would take a screenshot of the game? Is that what you're talking about? In-game pictures, yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. Did you enter any yourself? I'd be surprised if you didn't. No, what the heck? I'm literally just trying to walk over it. Why does it keep asking me? Unless maybe walking over it is what triggers it. Is that how it works? Maybe it's not, I don't button interact, it's just walking onto it that triggers it. You think you did the one that was open to Westerners. You had a friend tweet it for you. Walking into it triggers it. Okay, that explains that. I was getting so frustrated with it. Oh, sorry. Little sneeze there. Okay. So, it looks like that area might be the only place that has the... Oh, geez, okay. Oh, wow, there's a lot of enemies here. A lot of enemies. Let's see. We're going to attack. Have we dealt with the vicious ethereal serpents before? I don't know if we have. Ooh, that is definitely some damage that they can do. Oh, wow, Hendrik. Oh, my goodness. That is a lot. Let's accelerate. Accelerate on everyone.
Speed.
Bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is very helpful. Let's more heal on Hendrik. How did you do? Or did you get placed at all for your photo? Or was it just... Or not, I guess. Alright, let's keep attacking like that. Let's see, what do we do with you now? Let's... Fuddle dance? See if we can confuse? Oh, we did get a confusion off. That is good. Oh, fizzle twice. Oh, please don't hit Sylvando again. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Stay alert.
Sylv, stay alive. You can do this. Spells, more heals. Sylvando.
Thank you.
All right. Hendrik, what are we doing? Let's scrap metal. Since he's confused, let's focus on these guys, maybe. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Can we take it out? No, we can't take it out with Eric. Oh, he's not confused anymore. That's not great. Not great, not great. Let's actually Unbridled Blade on you. I'm splitting on my damage too much, unfortunately. Abilities, Hustle Dance. If you didn't remember, you suppose you didn't, you were thinking of running a community contest of sorts in the French community sometimes, though. You even have some spare DQ merch for a prize if needed. Huh, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, actually. Let's see if we can kill you with this. Okay, we can. Nice. I'm surprised that an ability that does... or that also has a chance to paralyze does so much damage. It's kind of crazy, really. Can we take you out? Yes, awesome. One less to deal with. That's right, Henny. Not affected at all. Let's just Helm Splitter. Okay, I thought that we might do enough damage with that, but I guess not. There
Who
we
else
go.
wants some?
My strength grows ever greater.
You could see if there's anyone else in the community too that would be willing to help you with the contest, and maybe you can pool resources for prizes as well, if that's something you are concerned about. Okay, so that is the thing we can't actually get to. It looks like there's really nothing here for us, so let's continue on. As we really need the key for this area. Also, if these guys were doing that much damage, I'm worried about the final boss here. There's a big DQ French server and website you're part of. Friendly with the admins, but they don't ever organize anything fun. I mean, you could also see, like, if you're willing to do the bulk of the organizing, you can let them know, like, hey, I'm willing to do the majority of this, but what resources do you guys have available for you? As well. On the other hand, you have your small community. You keep very active on the wiki, but you're so few. You could You could try and use your community, or like use your connections with the server to promote the wiki community, if you know what I mean. If you're looking to expand the wiki community as well, and you can do have the contest be like function as a way to get that done. It's forbidden. You're the reason that rule was added. Of course. Of course it is. That's too bad. Okay, so what is here? Probably, I'm assuming another one of those seeds, but maybe not. That is terrifying. What on earth is that? Scary, demonic thing. Do we have to take it out? It's the only thing here. Is it a boss? Someone is touchy about competitions, huh? But yeah, maybe someday. It's a yellow Hendrick. Okay, okay. Oh, there's two. Ooh, shoot. Maybe this was a bad idea. Okay, fight. Let's... I guess just keep going here, this way. That face on these guys, that face is crazy. Okay, so Hendrick, what are we doing? Let's scrap metal. Try and get some defense downs. For you, we're gonna accelerate again. For you, I guess let's helicopter. Oh, we got a defense down. That guy, I'm surprised he is not down from that. There we go, okay. Hendrick again, hopefully we get a defense down. These are not as difficult as I thought that they would be, oddly enough. Cutting edge, probably enough. Purple hair axe swinging beefcakes. That's one way to describe them. Huh. There's really nothing around here. I wonder if maybe something else will... Maybe... Yeah, that's weird. Okay, I guess we're leaving. Calamitous flute. And then I think there's one more. Behind the log you saw it. Oh no, okay. We'll have to head back. We'll have to head back. It's okay. It's not like we're blocked out of this area forever. We just come right back. Although I wish it would put you closer to where we were, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so we were just too close. That explains why I couldn't see it if we were just too close. And then I think that's the last one, and I think that's the one that we actually went to. Possibly. Yes, we'll drop down here. And then... Okay, so... Where is it? Behind the log. Not this log. Further down. Further into the area. Okay, okay. So much for looking for the toggles, honestly. Oh, he saw me. He saw me. That's not great. I don't particularly want to have to deal with them again. This log, I assume, is what you're talking about. There we go. 3 pieces of Technicolor Dream Cloth. As in, like... Oh my gosh, what was it? Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat? Sneaky, sneaky indeed. If you use the flute outside of the landing, it warps you near. So maybe what we should be doing is, what you're saying is we should head back to the dais? Is that what it would be called? The dais? Or the landing, I guess. We should head back to this landing and it'll take us closer to... Or it'll take us up where we're at. Yes, okay. Good to know, good to know. I just... it was nice using the flute. You just... pop open your... Convenient, I should say. It was fast and convenient. In some senses, obviously. Okay, so I think there was only one last one, which should be this one right here. Which I think is the one that we stopped off at, but maybe I'm wrong, because none of these are looking familiar to me. No. Nope, that's not it. Not it at all. I just wanted to see if there's anything behind us, but there was not. Okay. So, zipping around at the speed of sound, sort of. No blue hedgehogs in this game. That I'm aware of, at least. You guess it's potato in terms of time. Eric is there. Yeah, Eric's been here this whole time. It's full of these guys. I'm not a fan of these guys at all. We'll grab this. Okay, what else? Anything else? No. There is this. Saint did Soma. I am not. There's a Shypox talk where he cringes at his old nickname, the half-inching hedgehog. Oh my gosh, what? That's his old nickname? Wow, okay, that's crazy. Oh, I see what you're saying. Eric is the hedgehog. Eric is there. Okay. That makes more sense now. So, let's have a look here. I can't believe half-inching hedgehog. I guess because of his hair? You think the reference was on purpose? Again, yeah, the hair. So Port of Allure, we can't. Gondolia, we can't. And we haven't been to any of these question mark areas. And I'm assuming there's no way to get to those question mark areas yet. So shall we head to... This might be... Whoops. A good... You think we're good? Okay. So let's zoom over to the Tickington entrance. Oh, gotta change my seating here. Getting a little sore. Alright, so if we head over to Tickington, I forgot it will save, or we have to save before we go there. Oh, the fig! Are we still unable to grab the fig yet? Is that something I should have picked up maybe before we headed over here? Who knows? Then again, in the loading tip, Derek's old nickname was the doorknob-nosed knobbler. No, we can't get it now. Okay, I'm assuming Act 3 is when we get that. I'm wondering, it seems like Act 3 is where we're getting all the important stuff. Okay, so... Oh, we can get it. Can not? Now I'm even more confused. Okay, I see. The fig isn't in the real world, it's in these books. Okay, I see. I think what we needed to do is we never got... Was it in here? The Neferglades, right? We never actually got the wood that we needed for the other place, did we? I don't think we did. So let's see if maybe we can find that. I wonder how we do that, though. Group of metal slime knights. Hendrik can just attack. Let's helicopter. Attack and attack. Okay. Oh, we almost defeated them all. Talk to the people at the entrance. Okay, I remember we talked to the old guy. Did we talk to his wife? Hey, you're looking for a magical tree that grows in the forest where the fairies live. I'm not sure about the tree itself, but I know where you can find a branch from it. There's a local Silvapathicus that uses it to practice its fencing skills. I suppose you'll have to fight it to get the thing off it, or good luck. Okay, so we need to fight a Silvapathicus. Is it in here, maybe? Nope. We can break these, though. And we can't use a bed. Okay. Maybe further up? A group of enemies. Silvapathicus. Maybe, hopefully, this guy will drop it? Hendrik, let's take care of that. Sylvando, Great Sabercat, and Eric just attacks everything. Okay, that was easy. Did we get the item? We did! We got the... Okay, so perfect. We can head out now. Good idea. Thank you for telling me to talk to the people. That definitely helped. Okay, so now I gotta remember where it was. It was here, right? We needed to go to Rose's room, right? You can propose to while we're... Oh, right, because we never got a chance to propose to Serenica. We will do that. Okay, so let's give this... I think it was the slime. Good day to you. Did you get the special wood I need to ooze for the flute? At Brishkaletti's mansion. That's where it was. Yes, thank you. Let's give the thing to the slime. Ooh, this is great. I can feel the magic just oozing out of it. Thank you so much. I'm going to start working on the new Flute of Revelations right away, Slurp. I can't wait to show Rose and Sir Rosengard. Rosegarden. Oh, here's a little something for your trouble. You got us out of a sticky situation there, Slurp. Okay, we got the Tempest Shield. Oh, and normal Eric too. That's right, we never did normal Eric either. We just did Forgetful Eric. Amnesiac Eric. Okay, so Brishkaletti's mansion was up here, right? I feel like... Oops, that was not it. Nope. But it is this one. Mashing buttons too quickly here. I actually need 1 second. I need to refill my water. Give me a moment. I will be back. Okay, sorry about that. I gotta remember now that it's officially winter here in Alberta, essentially. It actually snowed the other day. It's very, very dry, and I keep forgetting about that. Okay, so I think we need to speak to him first, right? Yes, let's rehearse again. It didn't last. We got, like... not very much snow. We're still on pause. Why did it... BRB. Oh, okay, there we go, there we go. I clicked on the wrong scene. I clicked on the starting scene. Oh, silly me. Okay. Let's see. So, let's start with Serena. Oh gosh. You want me to be your bride, Rune? Yes, you do, really. Goodness, this is wonderful. I could jump for joy. I always did enjoy reading about romantic proposals and big weddings when I was a little girl. And now it's happening to me. You are absolutely sure about this, aren't you? Yes. Wonderful. Oh, shoot. Okay, now we need to start this over again. Curses. It's fine. Yes, let's do the rehearsal again. Oh my goodness. Yes. Jump for joy. When I was a little girl, and now it's happening to me. You're absolutely sure about this, aren't you? Yes. Wonderful. Now that I think of it, you do look like the hero from one of my stories. Strong and handsome, with a heart of gold. I'm not sure I'm entirely worthy of such a husband, but I'll do my best. Oh my gosh, Serena. I mean, I mustn't get carried away, of course. It's just a rehearsal after all. But it's so much fun, so much more fun when you take these things seriously, don't you think? Thank you, Rune. I've dreamed of this day since I was a little girl, and now it's all coming true. She always is. She's such a little sweetie. Alright, here we go, the last one. Eric. Well, I guess, yeah. You sure about this, Rune? You want me to play the bride? Yes. Wow, I wasn't expecting this. I mean, sure, we get along well enough, and we've had a lot of fun together, but do you really think I'm the best choice for something like this? Yes. What the heck. You only live once, right? Let's make our legendary bond official. Oh my gosh. Legendary bond? Here's to a whole new adventure. Oh yeah. Sure, I know it's just a rehearsal, but what's the point if you don't pretend like it's the real thing, right? And besides, I meant what I said. We do have a legendary... Oh my gosh. Yes, of course. Grazie mille for all your help, lad. Let me know if you want to help us with another rehearsal. Honestly, you've been a really big, huge help. Now everyone knows what they're doing. There should be no nerves on the big day. Oh my god, that was great. Although I think, oddly enough, the amnesiac version of Eric was I kind of like that one better. Okay, so let's start down here, I guess. Demdara. Yes, let's visit Demdara and see what we need to do here. Let's talk to the flute player. Do I espy a wanderer come to visit? I bid thee welcome, friend. Now, unless mine eye deceives me, thou art not thou art no callow youth, but rather a seasoned warrior. DQ1, you're in the thick of that. That's why I figured we'll start here. We'll do a DQ1. We'll move to 2, and then I'll go check out 9. How's that sound? Allow me to apprise thee of what hath befallen this place. 'Twas once the fair town of Demdara. Alas, 'tis now a monster-ravaged wasteland whose people have all fled. I see a bunch of people in the town. What do you mean they all fled? Our woes began when marauding fiends laid waste to our beloved home. Now one among them is risen again. But what foul mess I know not. I speak of that shadowy cavalier, the knight aberrant. This wicked being now ruthless o'er the ruins of Demdara, and hath roused the departed from their slumber, that he might tyrannize them. I myself am one such unfortunate soul. Oh, okay, so these are all dead. All the dead souls. Okay, I see. I know not who thou art, friend, but I beseech thee, take up arms against the knight aberrant, and return us to our rest. Prithee, banish the darkness that hath descended upon this place. Sure, we will do that. Yes, we will accept thy quest. Prithee, lay the foul fiend to rest, that our own unique, unquieted souls may sleep in peace once more. That's so petty. We resurrect people just to bully them. Yeah. I mean, that what is not pure evil if not to constantly bully people, even in death. So do we have to discern which one of these is the... Lo, this might be our savior who standeth before me. Might this be the one to smite the knight aberrant and free us from this cruel visage at last? Our torment doth oft appear behind this place. Gird up thy loins and do thine utmost to end our suffering. Okay, so we gotta go behind. Is that what he's saying? I'm assuming it's this guy here? How long has it been since the town fell to the fiends and our servitude began? Verily, 'tis too painful to dwell upon it. Okay, no, so he was one of the guards. Yeah, to lose one's life is a fate cruel enough on itself. To lose one's honor and bow to the will of monsters. This truly is a fate worse than death. Okay. Where do we go? Here? Heed me, wanderer, the knight abhorrent under whose tyranny we labor is known to appear without warning. To the rest of the armorer's shop, be sure to be on thy guard. To the rear of the armorer's shop. As to the matter of wherefore he might haunt such a place, this I know not. Could something precious perhaps have been lost to him there? Okay, so behind the armor shop, like here? Do we have to step in the... An airy voice can be heard drifting on the air. Wherefore comest thou here, fool? Knowest thou not that to vex the ruler of the realm of misery is a crime punishable by death? Have at thee. Okay, let's see here. Hendrik, let's scrap metal for the defense down. I guess we're just going to Unbridled Blade. Sylvando, let's do an Accelerator, and Eric, we're going to swap our equipment. Fenrir's Fang and Noble's Knife. And then we're going to... I don't know if Poison is really going to do anything. I also forgot about Divide in that last... Okay, we didn't fall asleep. Doesn't fall asleep. Eric fell asleep. Not great. At least Sylvando has Cock-a-doodle-doo, right? Unbridled Blade. Did it not do anything? Let's see here. Okay, so... maybe let's try spells. Let's try... It blocked the attack. Okay. That makes more sense. Sylvando... Where is Cock-a-doodle-doo? Oh, of course Eric woke up. Before we even got to do Cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, Unbridled Blade. Good, he didn't block it this time. Alright, so fight Hendrik. We're going to scrap metal again. Jeez, what did I just do? No, we're gonna parallax, I think. Ruin, you need to heal Eric. Sylvando, let's Oomful on Eric. Hopefully he doesn't fall asleep again. And let's try and get Cobra Strike going. Okay, we got the Cobra Strike. It's envenomed. Perfect, okay. Oomful, nice. Hendrik doesn't fall asleep. Eric falls asleep, of course. Of course he does. Alright, so let's... parallax again. Everyone is asleep, unfortunately. Sylvando's down. Not great. Fight, Hendrik. Are you still the only one who's awake? Okay. He cast buff. That's not great. Parallax. Okay. No one woke up, unfortunately. Let's keep parallaxing, I guess. There we go. Eric woke up this time. Okay, that's that. Alright, so let's... At least it gets poison damage. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Ruin, we need to bring Sylvando back. Eric. Let's divide. Hopefully this will work. Eric's agility returns to normal. Snooze. Hendrik falls asleep. Rune falls asleep. Eric falls asleep. Ugh. Everyone's asleep again. Everyone's asleep. And also almost dead lineup group. Okay, Hendrik, Jade. No, sorry, that's not what we want. We want Eric. No. Jade. Who's Jabe? Eric, Rab, Serena. Fight. Jade. Let's go with lightning. Actually, let's go with hip drop. Rab, let's... Actually, let's go spells and... he doesn't have it, does he? Squelch, Befuddle, Zam, Crackle. Okay, he doesn't have what I thought. Let's go right as rain. And then Serena, you have it, right? You've got Drain Magic, Kabuff. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Eric falls asleep. And Serena falls asleep, of course. Summons a Soothing Downpour, Restorative Rain. Nice. Okay. Okay, everyone's wounds are healed. Envenomed still. And then quickly loses his Envenom. Let's go with Lightning Thrust. The sleep really hits a lot. Sleep has been our downfall in a lot of these fights lately. Also, you have Cock-a-doodle-doo, don't you? No, he doesn't. For some reason, I thought he did. But I guess not. Okay, let's see. What other things can we do? Spells, I guess. Let's just do... Blunt? Reduces the attack of a single enemy. Oh, yeah, that is a lot of damage. Cast Blunt. Okay, healed. That's good. Jade, Lightning Thrust again. Let's heal up yourself. More heal on yourself. Oh my gosh, he just woke up and now he's back to sleep. Oh my goodness. Wounds are healed. Okay, so Rab is the only one awake now. So let's go with Zamel. Attempts a tackle. Okay, Eric, he was awake, so that's good. Jade is fast asleep. He wakes up. Serena's fast asleep. Ooh, that's a cool little... That did no damage. Rab, what is wrong with you? Okay. Let's see. Eric is pepped up. Okay. Let's... I don't know if the lightning thrust has really been doing anything for us. Cobra Strike. Rab, let's... multi-heal. Where is that? Multi-heal? Cobra Strike. He did not... everyone's asleep again! Okay, Eric. Not. Okay, there we go. Rab. Pearly Gate. It's so much MP, but we need to be doing some damage on this guy. Okay. Opening those pearly gates. Yeah, finally, some actual damage. Serena wakes up. Jade's fast asleep. Jade's wounds are healed. Okay. Oh, alright, okay, come on. I don't actually know if he was poisoned, but we're gonna go Victimizer. I don't think he was. Oh, Mountain Mover, yes. Yes, you are correct. We should be using Mountain Mover. Abilities, Pearly Gates again. And Serena, what are we doing with you? Let's do a bounce? Will it bounce? No, because I don't think he's casting a spell. Is he? Okay, so Fizzle. Dazzle. What's Dazzle? Envelop a group of enemies, sends one enemy into confusion. No. Heal, mid-heal. Zing, kazing. Fizzle, right? Fizzle. See how that does. Mountain Mover. Snooze is a spell. Oh, okay, okay. For some reason I thought he was using an... I didn't think he was using Snooze. Cast buff, of course. Defense increased, of course. Pearly Gates. Okay. How much? Decent-ish damage. Jade's asleep still. Fizzle. 124. Okay, that's not too bad. Fight. Abilities. Cobra Strike. Just keep going with Pearly Gates. We are running through that stuff, or MP with him, but whatever. 123 damage, that's not too bad. Ooh, Jade is down, that's not good. Rab is almost dead. Fizzle. Pearly Gates. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Terrible. Serena. Woo. Yeah. Okay, no, we are not using points. Okay. With the knight apparent defeated, the spirits of the townsfolk will be able to rest in peace once more. Go and tell the man at the entrance that his oppressor is no more. Oh, it looks like they're all gone. Guess this guy's just staying for us. Okay, miscellaneous. Character lineup. We want Rune. No, sorry, that's not actually want. We want Hendrik, Rune, Sylv, Eric. And then Handy Heal All. Okay, perfect. There we go. Praise be, we are delivered from our plight. Verily, thou art the savior we have so long awaited. Prithee, accept this small token of my gratitude, trifling though it may be. 5 chunks of densinium. We've completed Ghosts of a Golden Age. Good work. Well, let's take it as studying before an exam, the final boss. I am kind of worried about that boss. Hast thou not helped happened upon thy humble town, mayhap we might never have been saved. Now, though thanks to thine timely intervention, we may sleep peacefully at last. Your Galen, best among bards, whose praise once were sung in every corner of this far land. The town of Damdara, in whose ruins thou stand, was once a bustling and handsome settlement, but alas, no more. Though when I close my eyes, glad scenes of yesteryear do float before me, as if they occurred only yesterday. Come, friend, join me in my reverie. Okay, so that's that. Let's maybe go and heal up, I think. I know we just did the heal, but let's get our MP back, especially for Rab. Right? Because, yeah, like, our MP pool is decimated. Decimation. Just like our forces were decimated, sort of. I mean, we barely pulled through. And just the sleep. I'm hoping that the final boss isn't going to have so much sleep. It just seems to be our issue, is those status effects. The sleep was nasty, yeah. The last time we had issues was because of sleep as well. With, what was it? The one in that monkey in the at the Abbey. Canuck Castle. Let's visit. and see what we have to do there. I see a chest, which we're probably not going to be able to get to. Lo, is this a courageous adventure I see before me? Well met, wanderer. I know not whom thou art. But there is a boon I would ask of thee. Some day since, mine own beloved son, the crown prince, did vow to vanquish the high priest Hargon, and so saying did set out in search of the Prince of Meadenhall, that they might join forces in this quest. But he did not depart on foot. Nay, it seems that the boy did vanish into thin air like unto a puff of smoke. None have since seen hide nor hair of him. A father cannot help but fret. Prithee, wilt thou seek him out and bring him to me, that I might know he is well ere he venture forth once more? Tectonic plate. Sure, we will take this on. Verily, thou art benevolent indeed. As I have started, my own son did set out in search of the Prince of Middenhall, and in addition the Prince of Moonbroke, another of his royal peers. I have scant little in the way of further details save this. 'Twould seem he spake of having heard tell of a prince among a people named the Roamers, and 'twas upon so saying that he did vanish in the manner previously described. 'Tis a most vexing tale, to be certain. I know not quite whether to believe it, but there can be little doubt that the boy hath disappeared. Forgive me, but I know of naught else that might aid thee in thy search. Apparently he headed off to track down his royal peers among a group of people called the Roamers. Huh. Where would that be? Okay, let's talk to this guy. This questline is fun, and we have the password. Thou approachest the place wherein the kingdom whose sacred treasure, the relics of the mighty Erdrick, are housed. None may enter without royal assessment. Okay, I'm assuming we need permission from the guy. The door is locked tight. What do you have to say? It's all going to be in other passwords. Okay. Let us offer up our voices in prayer that the crown prince might be returned to us unharmed. Okay. I'm assuming this is also Loctite. Okay, perfect. Back to the throne room. Into the well. Okay, so... do we just go hunting through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's check 9 first. Altar of the Starry Skies. Roamers in 7. Should we go there first then? Okay, let's... this is 9, 8, 7. Oh, Roamer encampment right there. Okay. Look at that. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with whatever's here as well. Okay, so... do we... I feel like this guy here is who we speak to. Greetings, Gajo. My name is Rombaro. I am the leader of the Roamer clan. On behalf of all my people, I bid you welcome. Where's the music from? In the normal run of things, we would eat, drink, and make merry to celebrate the appearance of guests in our midst. However, I'm sorry to say that you have chosen an inopportune moment to appear. The sad truth is that young Lala, who dances for us at all our rites and festivities, was attacked by a monster and has been struck down by a terrible and mysterious malady. We have done all we can to try and cure her, herbal remedies, prayers, ritual dances, but nothing has worked and she continues to suffer terribly. As a last resort, Lala's husband, Kefir, has set off in search of a rare gem that is said to have the power to cure all ailments. However, he has not returned yet. We were expecting him to be home by now, and I confess to being a little concerned. The lad is a brave warrior who can hold his own against any foe, but could some misfortune perhaps have befallen him? Please understand that I do not make a habit of asking strangers for assistance, but it seems to me that Providence has brought you to us. I ask you humbly to help us in our hour of need. Will you search for Kiefer and aid him in his quest to find the precious healing gem? Kiefer. Okay, so like the drink? Ridiculous. We may have to finish the quest here first before we can continue on with the quest for 2. Okay, good to know. It's from DQ7, but you like the track. Okay, I see. Yggdrasil's Due. Marvelous. Thank you, kind stranger. Thank you. Now, Kiefer said that he was heading to the mine where these precious gems are to be found. Is that where the bombs were? The gems are known as rainbow rocks. Okay, that was where the bombs were. I don't remember which book that was in, though. And as the melodious name might suggest, they came in a range of colors, but Kiefer was very specific about the hue he wanted, green. There was only blue, yellow, and red, though. It's the same book, okay. All we can do now is pray that you succeed. On behalf of my people, I beseech you find Kiefer, get the green gem, and save Lala's life. Not the mashing through dozens of monsters. Oh, okay. It's a different one, okay. So let's leave then. After breaking these pots, because I'm a menace to society. I think I saw some pots over here too. Break. Aha! It was... I don't think 13 gold was really that... of an amazing find, but you know, I'll take it. Okay, so you said it was in the same book. Rainbow Mines, I see, yes. That makes sense. Rainbow gems, rainbow mines. Alright, do we have a map of this area? No, we don't. Is he gonna be on the first floor? Ooh, there's gonna be a lot of this, isn't there? Powers, Eric? Scorched Earth? Nah, nothing. I'd rather just have him fight. Hendrik. We'll just attack everyone. The Holy Protection, yes, that's right. I actually don't think I have that yet, do I? Or did we pick that up? Yeah, because that's like no magic. Yeah, I never picked it up. Miscellaneous character builder. Ruin. Let's see here. Charm. No, it's right here. Generates a holy aura. Oh no, I never did learn it. Okay. I guess we're spending 8 points here on said luminary. Holy protection. There's also the holy water. Yeah, that's right. It's fine, we'll pick it up. While I'm here, I'm curious how much of this I can grab. Not enough skill points, okay. We need 20 and we have... Does it tell us where... I see, we've got 1 point, okay. That's fine. So, magic, ruin, holy protection. There we go. I didn't mean to cast it twice there. If you're thinking of heading in there, keep your wits about you. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, I should not have spammed through that. He said something about looking for a green gem, but it's been a fair while now. I can't help worrying that something untoward has happened. So he is in this direction, I guess. So down here... just keep going down would be my guess. There's a red gem. We can't interact with those. More red and... Ah, okay, I see. I'm like, what the heck? I didn't realize we could push them. Okay, the effects of holy... That really does not last very long. Okay, we got that going. Down here, across the bridge. Keep on keeping on. Through here. Let's see. I guess we'll move these blue. Can we not move it? There we go. I was just not in a good enough area. Can we push it across the bridge? We can't, can we? Okay. So we just gotta push this red one all the way across. No. Okay. I didn't think about that we would be next to it. Oh, that's terrible. Now I understand why there's this one here. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so I guess we push this there. This up here. Let's bring that back. Holy protection. See, it's fun. It's better than taking on those bombs, actually. It's a nice little puzzle. We haven't had too many puzzles in this game. So this is kind of nice. Get rid of that. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm assuming that there's going to be a boss battle. Where was... Okay, here. I'm at a loss. I mean, blue and yellow make green? Is that... Have I messed things up severely? Are we supposed to break these all? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, because then how do I deal with those? Oh, I see. There's that. Okay, okay, okay. There's further that we can go. Holy protection. Okay, so let's go around. Down through these stairs, which I don't think... Were they here last time? Help, help! Can anyone hear me? Oh, wow. There's purple ones and the green one. I'm in a bit of trouble here. I need help getting out. Okay, so... Oh, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? Okay, so... Huh. Let's see here. Let's see here. If we... Huh. Okay, we gotta get rid of that. Right? We can't pull. Cue the Professor Layton music. I've never played that game. I really should. I hear nothing but amazing things about it. Have I screwed up already? I can't push that one. Is there another way down? There isn't. This is the only way. Holy protection. Let's re-up our protection of the holy variety. Okay, so I can push this up, which gets rid of that. We get rid of the yellow, right? Yellow. And then we push that there, and we can deal with the red. That gets rid of... come on, push. Push. And then... this blue... I guess it doesn't... Oh, no. Did I... Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Maybe. That's not actually what I wanted to do. Do we... Okay, we push this down, right? We push this up. We get that out of the way. They are good, and I will cry. Like, are they that heart-wrenching? You don't even know if you'll get encounters in here. The holy protection may be superfluous. Okay, well, next time it comes, then we will just leave it. Ah, it takes all three out. I was wondering how that was going to work. Okay, I didn't think that it would do that. Let's drop you. Okay, now... Oh, we need... Which blue do we get rid of? Which blue indeed? Does it matter? Okay, we'll push this down like so. I feel like it's the bottom one we need to get rid of and not the top one. Hopefully I'm not making a big mistake by doing this, but you know. Okay, that's that. Holy protection wears off. And then I think we just need to push the purple one. There, he's safe, right? And all the rocks came back? No! Ridiculous. Thanks, I owe you one. I've been to this mine before, so I thought it would be a doodle getting through it, but I ended up in a bit of a jam. I was just taking a closer look at the rainbow rocks, and I tried to give one of them a shove. It must have triggered something, because before I knew it, I was trapped. I'm just glad you came along when you did. What are you doing all the way down here, anyway? What's that? Rome Barrow asked you to come and search for someone called Kiefer? Well, you found the man. I'm him. Suppose I've been gone a while. Everyone must be worried. Well, I appreciate you coming and looking for me. And everything worked out too. I found what I was looking for. This green gem here will fix Lala up in no time. Now, if you excuse me, I can't keep my wife waiting a second longer. You're not going anywhere. Oh, of course there's an evil guy we gotta beat. Ah, where'd you come from? Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but I've got places to be, so if you wouldn't mind budging your big backside. Big backside? Did no one teach you manners, boy? I am Obstructicus, really? Obstructicus? I should have expected that from this game, honestly. My master ordered me to stymie, to block, and to impede all who dare come here. Yet now you attempt to turn the table, to prevent me from discharging my duties? This is unforgivable. Enough is enough. You are supremely annoying. You must pay the price. Ah, this is what I need. This is just what I needed. Normally, I'd be more than happy to take on this big lunk, but I'm afraid I'm a bit lacking in the weaponry department right now. Hehehe, you are pathetic. Perhaps your companions will offer more of a challenge. Well, you heard the man. Sorry to do this, but I'm going to have to leave this to you. Good luck and all that. Oh, geez. Obstructicus draws near. Okay, Hendrik. Let's get some defense downs. Ruin... I guess we're going to Unbridled Blade. Sylvando is just the standard. Let's actually get Mountain Mover going on Obstructicus. Okay, Unbridled Blade. 209, that's actually more damage than I expected. I thought we were only going to be in the 100. Slightly increased all of that. Prevented from using abilities, that's not good. Stumbles and falls, that's even worse. Scrap metal, but he's prevented from abilities. Okay, fine. Let's Kabuff. Sylvando. Let's get a Remore heal on Ruin. Eric, we're going to Cobra Strike. Jeez, he's going... Okay, no, he doesn't. I keep forgetting that in this version, it always happens before all the action turns. Okay, not a lot of damage on that end. Ruin has fallen over and they can't do anything. Comes crashing down. Sylvando takes a bunch of damage. Sylvando stumbles and falls. That is even worse. Oh my gosh, so much damage. All the damage. Defense. Sylvando's wounds are healed. Unfortunately, Sylvando's out of commission, isn't he? Okay, let's group. Hendrik. I don't want Sylvando. Oh, we can't actually remove Sylvando. Okay, let's just leave it as is. Hendrik spells. Let's Kabuff again. Ruin. We're going to more heal on Sylvando. We're going to keep Cobra striking. Mountain Mover. Cobra Strike. Can we get a poison off? 16. It's envenomed. Nice. Okay. More heal on Sylvando. Dodges. Nice. Prevented from using abilities. That's not ideal. Okay. Alright, okay, so I think we need to swap Sylvando for Rab. Unfortunately. Pet powers. Rab, what do you have? Metal monsters to sleep, nothing else? Okay, so let's just fight. Right, he can't use abilities. Can we... We're just gonna buff on Rab since he wasn't here. For you, we're going to Greatsword Guard. Rab, we're going to more heal on Ruin. Eric, we're going to Divide. Perfect. Greatsword Guard. Okay, Eric is not doing so hot. Oh, Eric, come on. Okay. There we go. Mountain Mover is gone, but that's fine. That's fine. We're going to attack, I guess. Ruin. We're going to Unbridled Blade. Rab, you're going to multi-heal. And Eric, we're going to Victimizer. Poisoned or paralyzed, right? No longer poisoned. Ah, that is not a lot of damage. Did I not divide? I divided, didn't I? Huh. I should realize that Eric's down for the count, so is Hendrik. Not good, not good. Okay, let's line up. Actually, we can... let's just do this. Okay, so Ruin, Jade, Rab, and Serena. Pet powers, Serena, what do you have? You've got nothing. Rab, can we put him to sleep? Try to. Ruin, what are we doing? We're going to spells and we're going to... Boom, is what we're going to do. See how that works. Jade, abilities, we need... Sailing towards that can stop them in their tracks. Puff Puff Charm that leaves utterly enthralled. Hip Drop. Let's... Blow Kiss. Obstructicus. Serena. What are we doing with you? Crack, Crackle, Boom, I guess? That seems like a good idea. Or should we just focus on Fizzle? Overcome by drastic drowsiness. It's the Dirge of Dunderstill. He is put to sleep. Nice, okay. Cast Boom. Fizzle. Okay. Fast asleep. And now he's woken up. Awesome. Pet powers. Rune. What are we doing? Chop and Churn. Sends enemies soaring. Increase all allies' defense and magical mending by quite a bit. Let's go Chop and Churn. Jade. What are we doing with you? Abilities. I think we keep up with the... Maybe we try Puff Puff? Cattle Prod Deliverance. Heavy damage to the undead. Okay, let's try Puff Puff. Grab spells. Let's... Oh, what do we do? What do we do? Let's go with multi-heal. And Serena, let's keep up with the fire. I didn't actually see how much damage that did. Chop and Churn. Oh, like no damage. Puff, puff. Puff, 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 puff. I spammed too quickly. 84 damage, really not that much damage. Okay, let's spells. Let's see what Zap does. No, let's keep up with Boom. I think we're gonna Blow Kiss again. Spells, how about... Oh, do you have Anathematize? Spell resistance. Okay, Anathematize. And then... let's try... Kassis. Crack, crackle. Crack. Whoosh, swoop, swoop. Boom, I guess? Sure. See if that does more damage than the fire. 70 points, really not a lot. Anathematize. Hallucinate. A bunch of damage. 109, okay, okay. Jeez, this guy's got a lot of health. Spells, zap. Sure, we'll try it. Spells, you don't have any spells. Flying. What is the leg sweep? Sends someone sprawling. Let's see how that works. Grab. We're going to multi-heal again. And boom. You guessed a statue would be tanky. We got this. I figured like that's why we weren't doing so much damage with our physical attacks, but it seems like our magic attacks are doing even less, which is surprising to me. Especially like the boom form of like, I guess we should stick with zap for rune. I would have expected the boom to do more damage because it normally does against these types of enemies, but okay, so zap seems to be the way to go. Let's go with that. Let's do Zamel. Where is it? And then Serena. I mean, we could try Crackle. We could try the ice spell, see how that goes. 58. Enthralled. Nice. Perfect. Ah, finally defeated. We got it. Too bad Eric had to die. Ruin increased in level. Yay! That's not what I wanted. I did not... Okay. Defeating Obstructicus appears to have restored the rainbow rocks to their original color. You're tougher than you look. I'm impressed. In fact, you remind me of an old friend of mine. But this ain't the time for a trip down memory lane. I have to get back to Lala right away. I owe you one. You really got me out of jail. Head back to the Roamer encampment and I'm sure they'll find a nice reward for you. Okay, so let's... miscellaneous. Change lineup. So we're gonna go Hendrik, Ruin, Eric Silvando, and then Handy Heal. And then we're gonna go to Evac. And then we're going to leave. And now let's go rest up again, just in case. Okay, so we've got an hour left here. I have a quick question for you. I was hoping that maybe Vin was going to show up as well, but since we haven't seen anything of him tonight, I will just end up asking you. I am planning to, now that I've finished Clair Obscure, I'm planning to start up another streaming day. And I kind of want to keep it down to just 2 games a week. So what I was thinking was possibly streaming Dragon Quest XI twice a week. Is that something that you would be interested since like you're here for every stream? Is that something you would be okay with, or is that too much for you to want to keep this to 1 time a week and I'll stream a different game twice a week? And then we'll go with that for now. I've got a follow-up question depending on your answer. Let's visit the Roamer encampment. While I wait for you to deliberate. Okay, so... We are forever indebted to you, most honorable Gajo. Thanks to you, Kiefer made it back with the green gem he sought. The gem is powerful indeed. No sooner did he bring it to Lala than she leapt from her sickbed brimming with energy. On behalf of all roamers, I would like to thank you for what you've done. Please accept this humble offering. Rune receives a phial of Yggdrasil dew. Ah yes, there was one more thing, curious though it is to relate. It seems there was some kind of inscription on the green gem that Kiefer brought back. I'm afraid I don't have the faintest clue what it might mean, but I wanted to share it with you. Roambaro repeats the words inscribed on the green gem to Ruin. The Roamer encampment has been added to a list of locations you can travel to from the Altar of the Forgotten Past. Huh. Is that a password? Did we get a password from the crystal? Come on, Kiefer. No, you think that you could come more times? You're still going with a very flexible schedule this whole year. That is, if you want to keep it at the same time. Okay, so I guess that was going to be my second question of like, what if you were okay with doing it twice a week? What times were you available? So what I can do is, now that the Claire Obscure on Thursdays is completed, which I need to pick another game now if I'm going to be doing this, I guess the plan would be to do Dragon Quest 11 Mondays, Thursdays at 6 o'clock my Mountain Standard Time. And then I'm probably going to be doing either a Tuesday or a Wednesday stream for a separate game at probably more in the morning, maybe around 10. Your buddy might come more if it was a bit earlier. He wanted to tonight but was exhausted. But totally fine if it's not possible. I will... The most... how much earlier, I guess? How many more hours earlier would be better for him? I can see if I can make some adjustments to the time. Like 2 or 3 hours earlier. So that would be... what would that be? If I'm starting at 6, that would be 3 o'clock, I guess. Which would mean 3 to 6. Let me ruminate on that. I need to figure out if that would be possible. I think for next week, I'm going to keep it as at 6. I guess realistic. Okay, yeah. You know what we'll do is this week I think I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to do a stream on Thursday. We'll skip a week. Monday, I'm going to keep... I have to think about this. Let's continue on, and maybe by the end of the stream, I will have pondered this a little bit better. How's that sound? Okay, so we've completed... Come on, Kiefer. Okay, so... Who has been added? I feel like this little boy is new. Yippee, hooray, I knew it. I knew that Kiefer could do it. He told me that you gave him a little help beating a big bad monster. You're the best. Okay, so not him. Maybe this guy? What is that you say? You're looking for a prince. Ah, I know who you seek. You're in luck. He's here, no doubt, with his beloved Lala. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Dr. Kiefer again. Okay. So, what do you think? She's an amazing dancer, right? When she starts to move, I just know that the Almighty sits up and takes notice. But just one word of warning, don't go falling in love with her, okay? I had to go through a lot to marry her. She's very much my better half, and I intend to keep it that way. What are you looking so antsy for anyway? Is there something you wanted to ask me? Yes. What's that? Has the Prince of Connacht been through here? Well, there was a laid-back sort of fellow who came by not long ago and asked me if I was the Prince of Middenhall. I told him he was right about me being royalty, but that I was the Prince of Estrade, not Middenhall, wherever that is. He wandered off looking very disappointed. He was a bit of an oddball, to be honest. He was muttering something about going to a cave with a weird name to look for some princess. What was it again? The Imperial Pantry of Parthenia. Weird, like I said. And to top it all, he was walking away. As he was walking away, he just vanished into thin air. I'd love to know what his story is. Okay, so we need to now go to the pantry, I guess, is where we're headed. Which were we even able to complete that quest in there? I don't think we were. I also don't remember. Oh, that was a guess. I didn't actually think that we were here. I guess the book's not glowing, so it was completed. It was a long time ago. Again, I'm surprised I remembered what book it was in. Okay, so, Oh, it's this one. I think we're going to need this, right? Okay, so, down we go. In through here. I forgot that it was this ice cave area. Where would he be? The 8 skill point investment is paying off. It certainly is. I feel like... Okay, this is the correct way. I was concerned about it at first, but I guess I made the right choice. Down this way? And then... no, I didn't mean to. I was trying to get to there. Okay. We'll go this way, and we just have to repeat. Okay. So this one here, taking the longest slide ever, and then this one here, and holy wears off. Let's re-up it. There we go. And there we go. Now we gotta be very careful again. Here we are. With the most wonderful sound effect. I know, why does it sound like that? Were these chests? Didn't we open these chests? Oh my gosh, it's also not where this person is, right? Do we do this one here, I think. And then this one here. Perfect. So that's this. It was a candy box all along. Curses. Curse you, candy box. Okay, so abilities, scrap metal. Abilities, unbridled blade. Cobra strike. And Sylve, we're going to accelerate. It's envenomed. Perfect. Okay, unbridled blade. Defeated. Perfect. That was easy. I'm glad. And we got the skill seed. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now this. We need to get there. So, that one. No, wait. What goes there? Up. Across. Down. Across. It should be this one? Yes, okay. Few Fairview. Oh, we leave it. Okay. Weird. This is very strange. How do we get out of here? How do we leave? Down, across. Is it maybe this? Okay, that does take us to here. So, it wasn't here. Is it maybe that one over there? Okay, let's... Here. Can we go here? Aha! They're back. Due to your heroic victory over monsters, I can now go fetch the Fairview seed. Thank you, friend. My intention is to employ the seed's power to cure the illness. You asked, did I see a boy who is Prince of Canuck? I indeed did. The boy recently came to me in search of a royal relative. He informed me that he's prince of a place called Canuck, and inquired if I'm from Moonbrook. He appeared maximally disappointed when I answered in negative. Then he made implications he will venture towards Wheelbrook to continue investigations. Upon pronouncing this, he immediately vanished like a specter. I did not even attain an opportunity to say farewell. Okay. Sorry, where did he say that he was going to? Wheelbrook. Wheelbrook is DQ5. You don't remember if we have it. Okay. I guess we can actually just do this. What are we? Magic evac. Okay, and then back through here. Wheelbrook, Wheelbrook, Wheelbrook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we do. It doesn't sound familiar. And I'm assuming it's this. Okay, so we're at a standstill there. So now let's do 9, which should be this one, right? Ruby Path of Doom we'll start with. Yeah, that's it for now, unfortunately. We can't finish that one. But we can try this. Wait, let me guess. You've come to aid in the chorus of complaints, correct? Well, this is no surprise, but truly I have no idea why I have been forced to bear the brunt of so much dissatisfaction. When I shared the map, this place was veritably crawling with metal king slimes. I wonder what can have changed. Okay, interesting, interesting. Metal king slimes. I don't think we've encountered one yet. What are these? Those are terrifying. Let's just attack the Lucifer. Abilities, Helichopter, Hellbound Hunters. Let's swap your equipment to the Meteorang and the Magic Circle. Attack. The Hellbound line? Are they terrifying? Should we be worried about them? 84, okay. Nice amount of damage. They tied themselves up to the pillar, by the way. They like it that way. Oh! They did that to themselves? That's concerning. Luckily, they don't do a lot of damage. Swung his sword. Hendrik attacks. Perfect, okay. Let's just attack. Hopefully we'll be good enough. Is it masochists? Masochism? No. That can't be right. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, what about down here? Anything? Maybe we should do our thing. Hendrik, let's attack. Spells. Zap on the king crab. Attack and attack. Yeah, that's what I thought. The king crab doesn't take as much physical damage. Nice. Okay, defeated. It is. There's a whole backstory to the Ruby Path of Doom. This is from 9, right? Which I haven't played, so I'm not really sure what that would be. Let's Holy Protection. See if that actually... I didn't mean to cast it twice, dude. That wasn't the intent. That was not the intent. I mean, Ruby Path of Doom does not sound like a good Something tells you it would be a bad idea to go any further. Okay, so we can't go that way. There was a... down here, right? Okay, we can go down here. Protection wore off. Of course it does. In 9, this is a post-game mode called Grottos, basically mystery dungeons. Style periodically procedurally generated floors. Okay, is this procedurally generated? Are we just looking for places to go? Ooh, chests. Another chest, seat of defense. There's one that's guaranteed within a level that's just King Metal Slimes. I see, okay. Let's attack, 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 and attack. Oh, that we took some damage, not great. Someone's asleep. That's never good. Okay. Oh, no one's asleep. Someone tried to put us to sleep. But there's a way to share dungeons, so this map became famous, and that's why the Ruby Path of Doom... Oh! You could share the dungeons. I see. Okay, okay. That makes a lot of sense. No, I don't want to use any skill points. Maybe these guys aren't that bad, and they're giving decent-ish experience. Maybe we leave it. Aha, another chest. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of stuff. Okay, attack. Let's helicopter on you. Eric can attack everyone, and you can attack the goodie bags. Are they different types of goodie bags? Ooh, Sylv, we need to heal you up. Okay, they're down for the count. Hendrik took care of that. Let's attack you. Let's heal up Sylvando. And unfortunately, Eric is somethinged. I also attacked the wrong bags. Shoot. We're gonna have to re-heal Eric. Okay, attack on you. Let's heal up Eric. Eric can attack, Sylvando can also attack. Essentially, a community meme became a real thing in game. That, like, I do enjoy that they do that. It's always nice. Grotto names go noun, noun of noun. Okay. Ruby Path of Doom. Okay, okay, I see. I see the naming. Okay, we'll grab this. Seat of Defense. Let's actually... I don't know if we should do this. You wouldn't know if you weren't in the know. Funny how that works. That seems to always be the case. You would never know if you didn't know. Okay, so there's nothing that way. Let's head down here. Yeah, it wore off. I know, I know. Pop it again. We are running out of MP relatively quickly here. Maybe we should stop because we can actually encounter enemies now. That powers? Temper Tantrum? Nah, let's leave it. We'll fight. Hendrik, attack, 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 attack. Oh, we should be using Zap on the metal one, shouldn't we? It's also known as the Miyazaki Masayuki map from the guy who discovered it. Ah. And he's the one that originally started sharing it? Is that what you're saying? We'll attack. No damage, of course. Oh, jeez, that is a lot of damage. What the heck was that? I don't like that. Okay, attack, 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 and we need you to... Oh, where are we? Hustle dance. Okay. I mean, that's very nice of him to have shared that with everyone. Okay, so... Aha! I knew that there was going to be a chest here somewhere. Is there going to be more chests elsewhere? Okay, so Hendrik attacks. Let's use the zap on this guy. Attack and attack those guys? Oh, jeez, okay. Block the attack, that's good. 40, 31. Ah, nice, okay, perfect. The electricity was the way to go. So let's fight, attack, 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 and heal. Hustle dance. I feel like Hustle Dance is not keeping up with the damage now, unfortunately. Okay, so let's... Miscellaneous handy heal all. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. We just were like 2 steps away. Pep powers, ruin. Let's temper tantrum. A single enemy, so you. Hendrik, you can attack. Eric and Sylvando can attack the goodie bags. Does it take him out? It did not, unfortunately. Oh man, and we missed the last one. Confused. Someone was confused. Not great. Oh, Hendrik was confused. Can we take it out? Okay, good. Before Hendrik actually does any damage to us. Perfect. If we go down, is there anything down here? Any chests that we might want? Okay, you can attack. Let's do a zap on you. Attack, Sylvando, attack. No damage. We missed with everything. Great. I'm just spamming through attacks here. We might maybe want to heal here soon. Okay, finally, he's down. I'm surprised. Okay, now the bird is gone. I'm surprised that took so long. I thought the zap might have done enough damage to take care of it, but I guess not. This is quite... Oh, geez, more of these. Okay. Keep going like this. Rune has like no MP left. Oh my goodness. Hendrik attacking. Yes. Just keep on keeping on. Oh, I should be having Sylvando attack the goodie bags. I don't know why I don't have that happening. Okay, he's down for the count. Let's see. Attack. I think we should be able to take these guys out. I'd be surprised if we didn't. Okay, there we go. Oh, Sylvando. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, this is DQ3 dungeon music because that's why it sounded so familiar. That's what they used for the grottos? Okay. Holy protection wore off. Not that it was doing us much good. Okay, there's no chests here. We came here for no reason. No reason. Oh man, Eric, you missed on both of your wings there. That's not great. Oh, the button mashing here, my thumb is starting to swell. Let's see, right button to show actions. Yes, that is actually what we want. Keep this going. Okay, we almost got through this. Let's pep powers. Hendrik? Unleash the full power of Falcon on a single enemy, resulting in a swift, certain suffering. That's probably overkill, but whatever. Oh, you know what I have? I've got Okay, let's try that. I've got an auto clicker here. Let's see how... Ah, that does work. Okay, now I can just hold down the button and it'll work. And I don't need to worry. Although it looks like we're not really doing any damage to these guys. Or are we doing... Okay, no, we're fine. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the 8-bit dough has... Now that I'm using this this controller, that has that functionality. So that makes this a lot faster, luckily. I mean, hopefully we don't die in the process, but... So many enemies, my goodness. What is up here? 8 points of damage. That's 1 damage. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I guess that's the problem with this. Okay, so I guess we line up. Okay, let's see here. What are we gonna do? Do we have anything that does... Running away is an option too. Oh yeah, flee. I forgot about that. I forgot that that was an option. Okay, so character lineup. Hendrik, Ruin, Eric, Sylvando, Handy Heal All. The problem is we are really getting low on MP. Oh, no, never mind. I was looking at the levels. I was like, my gosh, 44 MP on our guy? Not doing so good. What are we supposed to be doing in here anyways? I haven't... Aside from that guy who didn't give us a quest, Seed of Life, is this really what? We're looking for a fig. Okay, so this is where we get the fig. Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at the bottom number, assuming that it was MP. I'm not really reading that it was level. Crazy. Okay, they're defeated. Awesome. Okay, so there is another chest here with a bunch of gold coins. Anything else in... This is a very long dungeon. Oh, you look concerning? Ah, you don't stand a chance. I have partaken of the secret fruit, and possess power beyond my wildest dreams. Okay, I assume he's got the fig. All will be destroyed, starting with you. Okay. Doomsday Dragon. I don't like the sound of that. Okay, so scrap metal. Unbridled Blade. We really don't have enough damage here. Eric... We're going to swap you over to Fenrir Fangs and Nobleman's Knife abilities. Actually, we're going to spells Mountain Mover. Sylvando spells Acceleratal. Okay, Eric's first. Okay, Unbridled Blade. Doomsday Dragon is protecting itself. Not great. Scrap Metal. Dragon's Eye cancels out the attack, we figured. You think if you say no to the guy at the entrance, you get his quest. Okay, so we did this wrong. Wonderful. Let's try Scrap Metal again. Unbridled Blade. Now we can go into trying to do that. Let's Acceleratal again. It just dawned on you now. That's fine. I should have figured to pick no. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ruin, stay alive, please. Okay, Hendrik, let's kabuff. Unbridled Blade. We're going to abilities. Where are we? Hustle Dance. What did I do with Eric? Oh, Eric was fallen over. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, perfect. So much damage. shield. Sylvando's pepped up. Hurricane hurtling towards a group of enemies. Okay, so fight Parallax, Unbridled Blade. I don't know if we've got him envenomed. I don't think we did. Let's spells Oomful on Eric. Cobra Strike. Okay, he's still not poisoned, unfortunately. Oh, okay, he's defeated. Victory indeed. Nice, 46. Hoping to get to 50, but no, we don't. Grrr, I can feel it. Feel it draining from me, my precious power. The fearsome dragon turns into a tiny slime. Oh my gosh, he was a slime. Getting stronger slowly. Just slowly. I know this is a bit of a sticky situation, but I'm not a bad slime, really. It's not oozy being a slime, you know. No one's frightened of us. All I wanted to be was a terrifying dragon and make people quiver like jellies. Was that too much to ask? It's been my dream since I was just a speck of a goo. I want to be huge and have big flappy wings and scales and a horn and 3 tails and... Then I found that fig, and I wanted to make my dreams come true, so I gobbled it up in no slime flat, and well, then this happened. I don't usually act like this, honestly, Slurp. I'll never goo it again, I promise. Please, believe me. Here, I don't even want it anymore. Okay, so we got the fig. Alright, so let's go down here and see if maybe we will still grab... No, there's nothing here. Perfect. Okay, so magic. We'll evac. Ugh, upsetting. I'm actually gonna leave and then come back. We need to rest up and regain some MP, I think. Plus, we might as well drop off the fig, which I think that was in 10, right? Was the altar? That's the boss area. You think the other quest finishes there? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured as well. I was hoping that maybe we could, since we were there. Still in 9, okay. Yeah, I was just hoping that maybe it would be there and we could do it before actually accepting the quest, but I guess we can't sequence break that either. Okay, so that's, you said it was still in 9. Right, the observatory, right? Okay, so it was... You were asking for it, right? Benevolescence. I sense a great power. You have found it. Have you not the fig? Hand the fig to Aquila. This is it. Thank you, friend. I never thought I would see the day when a mortal came to my aid. But I am truly grateful. Please do me the honor of accepting this token of my gratitude. Is that so? The fig fell from the observatory to the ground below? Only to be discovered by a slime with dreams of becoming a dragon. Dear me. This is precisely why we keep such careful watch over the sacred fruit, to prevent them from falling into the wrong hands. Benevolescence is an infinite magic barrier in item form. Ooh, that sounds like a good thing to have. You still don't understand how it happened. I was holding it when it was gone in the blink of an eye. How could I have prevented that? I sensed that an evil power was behind this, a power far surpassing my own meager abilities. I urge you to take care on your travels. These are dark forces abroad. Who should we give the benevolescence to? It gives magic barrier. Maybe we give it to Ruin, honestly. Items. Item bag? Transfer to Ruin. Yes. Okay, what else? Incredible liquefied essence with an angelic... liquid infused with an angelic essence. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Sort? I don't know what I just did. It's fine. Okay, so that's done. Let's head back to the cave, I guess. and actually accept the quest that was there. Boop, 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 be doop. Ruby Path of Doom. Yes. I also wonder, okay, so equipment, Eric. Let's swap back to the... where was it? I don't see the... Okay, there's the Meteorang, right? And then the Magic Circle. And then Robber's Gloves, Full Moon Ring. Protection against paralyzing attacks. Airfoil, Charm, Agility Charm. Defense Charm. Increases critical hit. I don't know what else we should add. Protective pendant produced from a piece of polished dragon hide. It does increase attack, which I'm almost willing to give, because I want his attack to be nice and high, but I don't know. Charm, defense, defense, shield bearer, prayer ring. He's already got the robber's gloves. I feel like maybe we also... Strength ring is only +5. +8 for the tough guy tattoo. Vanguard. What was the... Assassin was only no. That wasn't it. It was the Dragon Scale, is the +9. Okay, let's give him the Dragon Scale. Okay, now we'll talk to him. Wait, let me guess, you have come to add to the course of complaints? No. Really? Well, I suppose that makes sense. You do not seem to be in possession of a treasure map, after all. Treasure maps are curious things indeed. All one has to do is to possess one, and a grotto will appear. There's highly sought-after items, and adventurers like to swap them with one another. In fact, the very grotto where we stand was one I opened with the aid of a treasure map. At first I could not believe my luck. It was positively swarming with metal king slimes. Well, as you can imagine, I was very proud of myself indeed, and promptly shared the map in a place where plenty of adventurers were bound to see it. Imagine my surprise when a few days later, all manner of irate strangers who had made use of my discovery sought me out and heaped abuse on me. What did you think you were doing, sharing a map like that? Do you have no respect for your fellow adventurers? They said the most hateful things, but the truth is that I have no idea what they were upset about, for I have been unable to reach the depths of the grotto to discover the source of their discouragement. All of which bring me to the boon I wish to ask you. Would you do me the great favor of plunging in and finding out what the problem is? Sure. Molten globules. You will? Oh, that is truly a relief. I have no complaints left. I have no companions left who can be relied on to accompany me. I'm glad indeed that you are able to go in my stead. When I explored it myself, the grotto did not reveal anything strange or startling beyond the absence of metal king slimes I mentioned. But there must be something in its darkest depths to cause such widespread dissatisfaction. I must know what it is, and for that I will need your help. I wish you the very best of luck. Mad about maps. Okay. It's kind of surprising because we haven't actually come up across any of the King Metal Slimes at all during our time in here. I already forget the route that we're supposed to take. Group of enemies. Right, we can just kind of quickly get through this, maybe? Hopefully? Maybe? Perfect, okay. This should take him out with ease. Perfect, okay. So that's that. There is the... We just took a step, dude. Chill out. Chill out. Let's check our item bag. Let's see if we can use some of the... Oh, geez, so much All the damage before we even get there. Okay, so let's items. Whoops. Let's turn this off. Let's see, item bag. And where is it? Do we even have any actually? Holy water. Oh, we've got a lot of holy waters. It's kind of foggy outside the home right now with the city lights. It looks like an orangish haze, a bit ethereal. That's pretty cool. I do like when it's nice and foggy like that. It is gorgeous. We kind of do get fog every once in a while. Especially where I live, we're kind of up on a hill, so we've got a nice little view of the river. And it does, oh my god, the damage, holy crud. What on earth? Can we take these guys out before we get destroyed? It's the plus side of winter. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not looking forward to the cold, though. And all the snow. So much snow. Too much snow, in fact. No. Okay, so, miscellaneous handy heal all. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Holy water wears off. I know it's not like it's really helping, but we'll pop one more. Yeah. What was even the... At least one ran away. That's nice. Hopefully we can get through this. Oh my gosh. At least we didn't get completely destroyed like last time. Alright, here we go. Eric's turn. Cosmic Chimera. Ugh. Take that out. Alright. Eric's magical mending was 0. I just noticed that. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. And then up top, I think, is where we went. Okay, that's the slime, so it's got to be here. Here we go. Ah, it is a Metal King slime. Oh, I should have probably healed before I talked to him. Oh well. Ah, who is this? More foolish adventurers looking to get beaten, goo, and pay proper? I am the king of Metal King slimes, and this grotto is mine from now until the end of slime. No adventure is oozing me as a punching bag anymore. I'm gooing to get my revenge on them all thanks to the power my master has given me. I've got news for all those who have plagued my kind. No longer will we run from you. It's slime for revenge. No longer will my kind be oozed as mere sources of experience. It's time for you losers to get a taste of your own medicine. Oh my gosh. I do kind of feel bad. He's got a point. Single enemy with a blazing hot blade. Okay, let's fight. Hendrik, let's get some kabuffs going. We're going to... Maybe we use item... Where is it? Sort of like this one. And then... Eric, we're going to swap our equipment. Fenrir Fang and... Nobleman's Knife. Spells, Mountain Mover. Sylvando, let's get an Accelerate on. 122 damage, jeez. And was Eric paralyzed? Jeez Louise. Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Defense increases, okay. Okay, let's fight. Let's see if we can paralyze. Abilities, Unbridled Blade, Sylvando, we're going to Hustle Dance. Kasap, okay, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna have to re-defense up with Hendrik, I think. Parallax, 105 points of damage. Ooh, yeah. Fight. Okay, let's spells buff. Let's actually go with Zap. Sylvando. Let's... Oomful on Hendrik, maybe? 21, 76, 69, 80, 77. We're gonna have to heal again. It didn't affect... Oh, that's right. They don't take any damage from magic, do they? It's literally just going to be physical attacks. Oh, jeez. Okay. Fight. Abilities. Parallax. Abilities. Unbridled Blade. Yeah, Unbridled Blade. Sylvando. Hustle Dance. Okay, Eric can move again. Oh, please don't hit Sylvando. Hustle, hustle. Okay. He's not kidding about being there with a vengeance. Yeah, no, he definitely is not. Oh, okay. That was weird. I was... Okay. Wow. I'm literally speechless. I was not expecting that. 7 skill points. Rune leveled up, Rav leveled up. Awesome. Okay. I guess he was just really, like, attack heavy. Not so much, not as defensive as I expected. Ugh, this is no good at all. I'm oozless. No, the ties that bind me together are gooing weaker. This is an utter splitastrophe. Our master oozed his mighty magic to fuse us together, but we weren't goo enough to stay in one piece. What are we going to do now? We can't ooze all those amazing spells. Wait, there's always one option. Run away! The Metal King Slimes make a hasty exit. The King of Metal Slimes that was making adventurers live a misery has been defeated. Go and give the knight good news. I'm still upset. We never actually came across any other King Metal Slimes in this area. I'm just going to check this floor for any chests. We never actually explored. Yeah, I do know we can evac. I was just maybe checking to see if there was a chest down here. Aha, there was one. Seed of Agility. Good thing we did check. I like the sound of that. Okay, nothing there. What about over here? No, that's it. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Nose for treasure. Doesn't seem to be anything left in the area. Okay, perfect. Let's evac and go talk to him. Ah, there you are. So did you discover why all those adventurers were so angry with me? Yes. Goodness, some Metal King Slimes had fused together and were intent on taking revenge on all the adventurers who had ever persecuted their kind for experience farming purposes? No wonder everyone I shared that map with ended up hating me so ferociously. Metal King Slimes have always been the most eagerly sought after of monsters. To think they would resent the attention and seek their revenge. I had always imagined that the noble creatures that those who hunted them enjoyed a healthy mutual respect. How could they not? In slaughtering them, we hone our skills, and in fleeing our flying swords, they eliminate their slower brethren. A symbiotic relationship, if ever I encountered one. But enough of my musings. Hopefully the grotto is back to normal thanks to your efforts, and can return to being an abundant source of sprightly, grudge-free Metal King Slimes. We received a splatter of molten globules. Now I'm free to share my treasure map with the world once more. I only hope that one day falls into the hands of a true hero, a mighty warrior who will save the world. Well, one can dream. One not? Awesome. Mad about Maps Quest. Good work. Okay, so let's leave again. And then let's go rest up and one more time, I think. heal up a bit. I think we've got... Actually, okay, let's talk about... It is late, yes, unfortunately. Okay, so let's actually talk about how we're gonna do this. Okay. I think my thought pattern is that maybe this Thursday I will continue on with this game. So at 6 o'clock. I will figure out if I can move the time up a bit to see if your friend can... for your friend there. And I will let you know on Thursday. Is that acceptable? Unless you want to give it a week and we can come back to this on Monday, when we would normally have the stream. I can let you know on Blue Sky. Well, I think we'll... Because this week I'm definitely not going to be able to push up the time. I will definitely have to do 6 o'clock this week. Yeah, Thursday. This Thursday. You can be here on Thursday? Okay. So same time Thursday, and then that'll give me enough time to figure it out if I can change the time or not. And we'll see. I did not hit that button, dude. Hopefully that works out for everyone. What game am I going to do after Claire Obscure? I am not sure. The non-DQ days, you guess? Yeah, the non-DQ days, I haven't really decided on a game yet. I was honestly thinking maybe Hollow Knight, but what else? Let me pull up the list here. If you give me a moment. Let's pull up... Because I had a bunch of games that I was looking at that could possibly work. Is there something you can relate to having a backlog? Yeah. Is there something non-DQ related that maybe you would be interested in? The only thing is I was looking to do an earlier stream. Probably around like 10 o'clock in the morning my time. It depends on the systems I have access to. I currently only have access to PC. So anything from Epic and Steam is currently what I've got available to an extent. Let's see. I'm currently scrolling through because I have a lot of stuff that I care not for on Epic, just from all the like free stuff that you get from it. Let's see here. I'm not particular on those. That is a multiplayer game, so that doesn't work. Let's see. I have not played Okami. I don't even think I have it. Is that the one with the dog? Yeah, the dog with the paintbrush. Is that the one that I'm thinking of? Oh, sorry, he's a wolf, not a dog. That is correct. I mean, the other thing I was gonna go through, she. I didn't actually know that she was a she. Or that Okami was a she. The other thing that I was gonna do was also, like, go through check, not Steam. Check and see what Twitch was recommending I play, because it does give like some recommendations as to possible games based off of what I've been playing. Oh, there was Murder by Numbers. That's something that I was looking at. It does that. Yeah, it does. If you click on... let me close this. I can't remember where. If you go to one of the analytic viewers, I think it's under setting. No, it's under analytics. There's a tab in analytics that you can click on. I forget what it's called, and it gives you a list of games based off of... I think it's only actually based off of the last game that you've streamed. I don't know like how helpful it is, but it could be something to look at. Doom 64. My other thought was actually to go in and play through the... Since Hades 2 came out, I was thinking of going in and playing through the Supergiant Games collection. You mostly play Nintendo consoles, so if you have any recs, it's going to be from there. Or you guess emulatable. I'm a little weary about doing emulation right now. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess a lot of people do it. I don't know how careful you have to be with streaming emulated games. But yeah, I was also thinking, currently what my thoughts was either doing Hollow Knight because Silksong came out, or the Supergiant Games set of games since Hades 2 came out, just trying to like maybe ride on that a little bit. What else? Anyways, it's about 9 o'clock here, so I think we can probably end the discussion here. I got mainly what I wanted, or I asked you the question that was most on my mind. So DQ9 is going to be on the DS when we get there, so you can ask if there's any things to look out for. Yeah, that could be that would be very helpful, actually. Yes. Hell is other demons control. Neo, that is also something that I was thinking of doing. Neo. Anyways, yeah. Well, thank you for everything. I hope you had a good time. I don't think we actually saved, so let's do that quickly. Save. Confession, save. Over 3, yes. You always have fun? That's good. I'm glad you do. I have been enjoying this a lot. And it's mostly because you have been amazing throughout this whole thing. So, thank you so much. With that, I will say good night, and... It's true. But yeah, with that, I'll say good night, and I will see you on Thursday. Same time. 6 o'clock, and then we will possibly be starting a new time slot the following week. Yeah, definitely go take your antibiotics, and have a good night, and we will talk to you later. Take care.